welcome you to my channel today. I hope you're all doing well and staying safe. Today I have a video for you. The lovely Julianette Art here on YouTube has asked me to co-host with her the Mythographic Scavenger Hunt that she does every single month. And I told her, sure, I'd love to co-host with her. That way we can brainstorm ideas and do things together. And she's a really good friend of mine, and so I was happy to do it with her. And what we have done is we have set out the hashtag. I'm going to put it on the screen. So it's the Mythographic Scavenger Hunt for July. And we have some prompts to be looking for. And we did change the hashtag a little bit just so it's shortened down. It used to be Mythographic Scavenger Hunt 2025, but we just changed the word scavenger hunt to SH, so it just shortens the hashtag down a little bit for it making it easier for people to remember. The prompts for July that we are going to do is we're going to do lion, because for the month of July, I believe the zodiac is the Leo, which represents the lion. And then we are going to do ice cream because it's summer and who doesn't like some ice cream? And we also have, I'm trying to think of the ones in order because I'm not looking at the screen. I think we have star is next because it's going to be the 4th of July and the stars and stripes type of concept. Stars in the night sky. Usually in the summer, there's a lot of stargazing, things like that. Anything to do with a star. And then the last one is going to be sword. So anything that has a picture of a sword in it. And I have went through all my mythographics and flagged anything that applies to those particular prompts. If you want to dive in and look for them yourself, go right ahead. If you need help, you can use this video to help navigate you to find a page. I do not have all the mythographics. I don't have the recent ones like Dragon Spell and Romantasy, and I don't have, I'm missing quite a few, but the ones that I do have, I can show you what I found, and hopefully it helps you find pages that you might want to color for the Mythographic Scavenger Hunt for July. So we'll just get started. They're not in a particular order. So first one I have here is Mythographic Dream Garden, and this one's by Fabiana Attanasio. I only found one in here to fit for any of the prompts, and the one I found is this one, which works for lion because there's a lion in the middle here. And I've flagged all my lions in blue tabs, so I know. So this would work very well for lion. I don't see anything else in this picture, but yeah, this is the only one I found in this Dream Garden book. In Mythographic Animals, this was the very first mythographic by Joseph Kattenbang. There are two. So there's this lion right here. We also have a snake in here that would work for the year of the snake. So you could do this one. We also have this one right here, and there is a lion right here. You can see the lion head. There's lots of other little elements, and I tried not to flag things that just had like a tiny element that would work. I tried to flag things like the main focus had that particular item in it. Next one I have here is Wild Winter by Joseph Kattenbang. I only found one in this book, and it was this one. This lion right here, and we've got all the floating lanterns. There's a girl in the center. I really like this one. I'm going to keep this one flagged for a potential for myself to color. So I'm going to set that one aside. Even though it's not winter, I do like that one. In Frozen Fantasies, by Fabiana. I have a sword. So I believe this is a sword that this girl is holding. She's got a handle on something, and it looks very crystally sword-like. So I think you could pull that off for a sword, and there's a crown around it right here. So that would work very well for a sword. And then right here we have an ice cream. So it's an ice cream cone, because you can tell right here, and there is an actual like building right here, but it's supposed to be an ice cream cone on its side. So you could do that for ice cream cone. And then the other one I've actually colored, which is this one, because it has these popsicle looking things, which could be an ice cream, so to speak, like a frozen pop, an ice cream pop. So it doesn't have to be an ice cream cone. It could be like an ice cream bar, like that as well. So yeah. And Wild Summer, Mythographic. This one's Joseph Cat and Bang. I selected this one for star because there is stars inside the water, just around. It's kind of space-like, but yeah, there are stars in there. And when I was looking for stars, I was trying to find ones that had the perfect shape of a star, 5-point stars, not just like a sparkle or a glimmer in the sky, one that actually had the shape of a star. Because, yeah, this one has these kind of stars, like shooting stars, but there are 5-point stars in here too. So that's why I flagged this one. And then the last one is a lion. So this is a lion head knocker, and there's waves and stuff. This one would be really good for summer because of the waves and surfing and stuff. And it does have little light things. This one might be fun to do. I might keep that one out for a contender to color. In Deep Blue by Fabiana, we have this one. It has stars. I really like this one. I think these are rays, like rays that you find in the sea, but there's stars in them. So it's like the kind of constellation like, and she has a telescope and a little boat that's made out of paper. I think this one would be really fun for the summer. I'm going to keep that one flagged because I really like that one. The next one, which one is next? This one. Is this one right here. So I think this one looks very similar to a female lioness. It doesn't have the full mane. It's very mermaidy because of the tail and the ears, but the face looks very lioness looking. So that's why I flagged this one as a potential lion. And then in this one we have stars around these clownfish, and this would be a really cute one done, and it has northern lights going through the background. So yeah, very cute. And Wanderlust by Alexandra Fusi. This is the only one I have of this artist. This one had this page, and I'm thinking it is a lion because this face looks very lion-like. I don't think it's a bear, and I'm pretty sure it's not a tiger, or else I'd see stripes. So I am thinking it's a lion. And a lot of these things that are around here remind me of Africa, so I really think this is a lion. So you could do this one for lion, I think would be okay. And you could do some fun safari colors and stuff. That would be good. In Aviary by Joseph, we've got this cool one with the sword. We've got two birds here. I think they're kind of like phoenixes. They look like a phoenix. And the hands holding the sword, and there's sun rays and everything like that. That's very cool. And then we've got this one that I did for star, just because the stars that are in the sky are shaped like your 5-point star, and there's a shooting star. This is a little bit of a stretch because the stars are so small, but you could do this one for star if you wanted to. And then this one is definitely a lion because we've got the mane and the lion has a butterfly in front. Very cool. And the mane almost looks like it's starting to branch out and everything. All right, Mythographic Odyssey. This is one of the earlier ones of Joseph's, I think. Yeah, because it's a little more busy. So at first this one I had to look really hard because it's really detailed, but there's a lion right here on this side. There's all different kinds of animals, so if you're doing other hashtags with different animals, you may be able to do this for more than one hashtag. And then there's a girl in the middle, and there's animals around this too. It like goes in a circle. So yeah, there is a lion right there. Next one is this one. Oh, I flagged it for sword because this water creature has a sword right here. I think this one's really cool looking. It's very busy to the eye, so it's hard for me to know what is what. But I think if I was to color this, I'd have to go one element at a time to be able to depict what's going on here, but it is a very cool picture. Another one with a sword. She's got a giant sword. She's holding behind her. I think this is like a Red Riding Hood type of concept. Very cool. Okay, this one is kind of a unique one. This one has been flagged twice because we've got a sword in the middle here, and this is a lion head right here. I'm trying to see if I see any stars. These are just dots, so no stars. And no ice creams, obviously. But yeah, this one's kind of strange for me. I don't even know where I'd begin. There's a lot going on. But there's a lion head and a sword if you want to do 2 for 1. This one, we've got swords. So we've got swords all down in this like sand down here. They're smaller, so they're not the main focus, but there are swords down here. And it looks like this character has a lamp, and maybe this is the genie that came out of the lamp. One more. This one. So I flagged this one for stars because of these. They have the 5-point star. And this is a bow and arrow, not a sword, but there's definitely stars in this page if you want to do this one. On majestic horses. I think these are supposed to represent like different constellations in the sky. That one's very busy. Paradise by Fabiana. And this one, I flagged this one for stars because she has a basket of stars. Now, in this one has a hidden object. There is an ice cream as a hidden object, but I flagged this for stars because that was the focus I was going for. And there's been several times I've wanted to color this and I just haven't done it. But yeah, you can definitely do that one for stars. This one I flagged for the ice cream because I think like these things in the background that are shaping the mountains are tops of ice cream. This is cotton candy. It's like a whole scene of sweets and treats and stuff. But I'm pretty sure this is an ice cream cone and that's ice cream on the top. And these two are ice cream toppers. I'm thinking. So I think you can get away with this one as an ice cream one. We've got the carousel because we have a lion creature for one of the carousel horses. It looks like they're breaking off the carousel. And you could do this one for stars because it has stars. So that fits both. I have Cosmic Spirit, and this one we've got a sword, obviously, right there in the front. This one doesn't have hidden objects. We've got this one, obviously, it's for the lion, and there's a snake battling the lion. It says strength right there. This is another lion one. And there are stars right here too. So this could go for lion and stars. They have these kind of twinkle stars, but they actually have the stars that are the constellations. I have this one, which I thought was a cool star page because the stars are actually inside the hourglass instead of just up in the sky, which I think is really neat. And there's a really cool horse in the background. And then the last one is this guy. It says Judgment on it. And he's got like a ninja sword. So that will work too. I'm going to keep this one flagged because I like this one a lot. And it's simple. There's no hidden objects. And that one would be a fun one to do. And I've never colored in that book. So we'll see if I can get to it. Mythographic Voyage. I'm actually working on a page right now in here. But the ones that I have flagged for our scavenger hunt, we've got this one, which I've seen several times. This obviously is a lion, and its mane is kind of looks like flower petals. So that is very gorgeous. This one has lots of stars. It's a dream-like sequence here. And this one would be really easy to color as well because there's no hidden objects and you can kind of tell what is what. There's actually a lot of star pages in this book. This one has stars as well. Space Girl. Let's see what's next. Oh, this one's perfect for ice cream because all of these are ice cream cones tipped over to be the mountains, and that one would be a fun one. Maybe I need to keep this one flagged because I don't think I have any saved for an ice cream, so maybe I'll keep that one flagged. Not that one. What's the next one? Oh, another star one. This one has an octopus and he's catching stars with a net. And see how there's like a beanstalk here? I think this one would work perfect for Jordy's hashtag because she's doing Jack and the Beanstalk, I believe, for July. I think I saw that. And so you could do this because there's like a Jack and the Beanstalk, and then you hit stars for this hashtag, and it's an awesome sea creature. So yeah, perfect for the summer. You want to venture off into undersea, out of this world territory. Oh, that's the one I'm currently working on. And this one I flagged for star as well because it has tiny stars, but they're the 5-point stars. So yeah, that works. So I'm going to keep that aside because I have a whip and that one was calling to me. Fairy Wonderland. I have a whip, or I have a buddy color in here I need to do. This is by Fabiana. I didn't find too many in here, but I did find lots of stars. This one's really cute because the stars are in a jar. And I think this is like a badger or something. Some kind of forest creature. And then we've got this one that's obviously a lion. You'll notice that there's quite a few lions in Mythographics. So this one's really gorgeous. Has flowers and butterflies and all sorts of stuff going on there. I flagged this one for star. Now these stars are a little different. They're not the 5-point star, but I thought that these stars were kind of cool. How she's touching the star thing, and it's like a reverse of the world, basically. So I thought that one would be cool to flag. And the last one was this one. With the owl, we've got a fairy, and we've got a baby bird here, and we've got all these little stars that are the 5-point star. And if you wanted to, you could even make this 4th of July themed and like color the crystals red, white, and blue and really make this look very majestic. So just an idea to put that on my buddy color list. Crystal Kingdom by Veronica Kalinska. I apologize. And this is the only one I have of hers. And this one I picked the disco ball because we've got stars hiding in the clouds, and then we have the crystals around it. So there's stars in here. There's actually quite a few pages with stars. I was trying to find pages that were like really noticeable stars. And then this lion, obviously, with the crystal, and it looks like a moon that's wrapped around his head here. And there's no hidden objects, so this would be pretty easy to color, and you could glitter this out and make it really pretty. All right, Mythographic Imagine by Joseph. This one's a little more detailed as well, so I had to like really look hard for the objects. And this one, I'm pretty sure there's a sword here, sword here, sword here. So I think there's actually 3 swords in this page. It's really busy and hard to depict where is what, but I'm pretty sure sword, sword, sword. There's crystals. There's like a fox or a wolf thing here. Yeah, there's a lot going on in this page. And then the next one, oh, this is a whip that I have, but it has a lion, so I just wanted to share that one with you. Could do that one. This one's not nearly as crazy as that other one I was showing you. I've kind of separated things so it makes it a little easier to see. This one for ice cream, there's the ice cream pop or like frozen ice cream bar, you could say. And this one has like winter aspects in it for those that are actually in winter instead of summer right now. We could do that one. This one, we've got plenty of swords. They're samurai swords. They're all over right here. And she's got a dragon going on in her head. And yeah, there's a lot going on up here. And if you got confused or something, you could always just black it out and just color the dragon, the girl, the swords, and some flowers underneath, and color all these little flower petal things, and it would probably look awesome. So if you ever get confused, you can always black out what you don't understand if it's too busy. And then the last one is this one, and I did for stars because of all these, I think they're tarot cards or some kind of card. They have stars on the front. It says the Archer on here. And he kind of has like an eagle head. So that one would be very cool for the 4th of July if you wanted to do that one. Mythographic Aquatic. I only found one. I found lots of tritons and things like that and a lot of anchors. Here's, look, there's a sword right there. But that's a hidden object. But I only really found one thing that really worked for me. Was this one for stars. Because all the little stars throughout this whole page are the 5-point star. And it is a really cute page. So, yeah. It's not incredibly starry, but you could get away with it. I was trying to find something in every single one of my books. So that way, if you have a very limited collection of mythographics, there's something for everyone. Magical Earth, I only found star pages in here. So we've got this one. We've got the little 5-point stars in the sky, stargazing. And then this one, same concept, the little stars in the sky. So not too many pages in this one, but I found 2. In Fantasy Forest by Fabiana, I only found star pages in this one too. So this one has definite stars. You can definitely see them. And we have pine cones and some leaves and some kind of mothy bug thing going on there. And then, can we turn? There we go. And then this one with the peacock has some pretty big stars going on in it, which would be pretty easy to depict out of the picture. After going from Joseph Kattenbang's work to Fabiana's, it's like these seem so much more simple to the eye because those ones are so busy. This one I have a buddy color planned, so I want to keep that one out. Labyrinth. Look at all those. See all the yellow flags? Those are all star flags. I didn't find a sword or ice cream cone or a lion in this one, unfortunately. But there are plenty of stars. This one is a really cool star one. I like this one a lot. With the girl in the boat and there's a fish and yeah. This one we've got little stars and she's kind of like in a dream world. Next one, this one, bigger stars again, and he's walking the path here. This one would be pretty easy to color, I think, if you like to color trees. This one, we have the stars as constellations, so if you want to color a constellation page, you could do that. And that's not a lion, that's a tiger. So it doesn't work for a lion, unfortunately. This one has a whole bunch of little stars. I think this was one that I was like, I'll just flag every star I see. But then after a while, I was like, I'm going to run out of tabs. I need to just start flagging the ones with the big stars. Because here, again, all these little stars everywhere. I guess this book is just meant to have stars. And this one has bigger stars in it. As Girl and the Puzzle Pieces, I really like this one a lot too. So if I had to choose between the two, that one or that one, I'm not sure which one I'd do, so I'm just going to keep both of those flags in there and maybe I'll color one of those. We'll see. Enchanted Castles, I have a whip in this one, but I only found one page and to work for any of the prompts, and it was this one, and this one's definitely an ice cream prompt. We've got a castle in the middle, and we've got tons of sweets everywhere, and we've got ice creams floating in the sky. So yeah, those are definite ice cream cones. But yeah, so that is all I have for you today. Hopefully you can join us for the Mythographic Scavenger Hunt. I know that Dragonspell and Romantasy had just come out recently, and I'm pretty sure both of those are going to have swords in them, because Romantasy, obviously some kind of fantasy thing, has got to have a sword, and dragons, they always have a knight or someone slaying a dragon of some sort. So I bet you there's a sword in there. I don't know about ice creams in those. There could possibly be stars, because stars are pretty popular. I don't know about lions, because I think the dragon one is pretty dragon based, and romantasy, I'm not sure. But yeah, as you can see, there was plenty of lions in the ones that we have already have, like the ones that have already come out like a long time ago. And yeah, if you have questions, you can send a message to either me or Julianne on Instagram, and we'd be happy to answer them. Yeah, we'd just love for you to join us. You can do one, you can do all of them, you can do two, you can do whatever you want to do, and you could do none if you don't feel like doing them. But yeah, we appreciate your love and your support. Thank you for watching my channel. And if you see ones that I missed, let me know in the comments. Have a fabulous day, and I will see you next time. Bye, friends.